grand of the risings to the royalish of the families. How you doing, gods and goddesses? It's another beautiful day in which we woke up here to play. Hear what I say? And the question remains, how are you feeling? I said it's so revealing, concealed like a hidden firearm. Fire. Armed and dangerous, baby. Armed and dangerous. Vision on the top from yesterday's read. Could you believe? Knock on it and let's see. All right, today's card is Stone. Trying to get a good view so I could post it up. Yeah. So what do you see when you look at it? Open to interpretation for all. I see triangle, square. Triangle is the strongest form in nature, by the way. Strongest shape. 144 on the timer. Square has something to do with the 369. Do your research. It's your time. I see a square and I see a circle inside. Squares are interesting, but the four sides build stability. So that I see the 3 here. For me, it's coming through as the 3 months that make a season. I see the square with its 4 sides being stability and structure as the 4 seasons. Got 3 and 4. 3 times 4 is 12. It gives you the 12 zodiac signs, which completes that circle in the middle, which is the complete 360 degrees of self, or 365 days in a year. When the Egyptians originally mapped all this out in time and space, they took those 5 days off to do absolutely nothing. They rested for those 5 days at the end of the year and then restarted again. So that's where the 360 degrees, as you look at this big circle, the cards are in a circle, and then that little one in the middle, representing the micro and the macrocosms, representing the eye, which this is standing out to me as an eyeball right now, all speaking on what we see. You could take the stone as something concrete, or you can take it as something that you can portray, project, and see through. Stone's not as solid as you believe it to be. It's only as solid as you see it to be. It's all energy. In the middle of that stone, you got this, like, I don't know, I guess someone could call it a stone, but it looks like some form of a shiny crystal. Telling me that at the middle essence of everything, stone and all, between all the gray, there's still light for a brighter day. You hear what I say? Stones are building blocks, and so are the structures that are in this. You take these shapes to make everything that we see here physically in existence through our round, circular, optical eyes. You see? What else am I getting? Lots of gray. Gray speaks to me on like silver linings. Gray and silver are very similar, but that gray area is the in-between. That stone being the stillness. Don't move. That's where you notice more. That's what the stone is telling me with that little like eyeball I'm seeing in the middle. It's like so random, but it's like so is seeing through the stillness. Most people don't do it. 444 just passed on the timer. Be the stone. Embody the stone. Meditate on it. See what zone the stone takes you to. You might find the light And an eye inside as well. What else we got? I can't even remember what that's called. It's giving me, if anyone can remember that like Asian structure that has the square. What is that? It's like vaguely coming to my mind. But it's also telling me like how stones have connected us through time. Literally. It's one of those natural element components that everyone uses, whether you know it or not. I mean, the roads you're driving on right now are stone and concrete, right? Stable. Able to transport you from one place to another if you can see the stone in that zone. Yeah. Without it, we wouldn't be able to get from A to B so smoothly. It's definitely stone that we've manipulated, manipulated. Part of our manifestation, festival, fester. Hue being the light colors, or the colors of the spectrum of light. Man being manifest, that we are. In ways you could say we aren't the stone, are we not? Made up of the same elements, carbon-based, no? What number is that? LX. To the book we go! I'm working on these Roman numerals. I'm like, but this book is helping to remind me of it. So, common knowledge. These things forgotten over time. What do we say? L was L 50? Yeah, L's 50. LX, that's 67. Because X is 10 and V is 5, yeah. These cards are so cool. Ooh, after the stone is the mirror. Whew. I'm sure we'll get to that card eventually. Stay ready. Build a CAIRN, Karn in nature. Find inspiration in any gold-worthy stone egg forms. Okay. The stone, the eternal, the anchor, the rock. Holding it down, baby. Let's see what we got. As an archetypal object, the stone holds psychic and literal weight. Its energy is one of permanence, concreteness, and reliability. Come on, was this not? You drive on these roads, they're reliable, right? Okay, just saying. That's concrete, right? That's what we laid. Okay. Permanence. It's here, you know? You don't really see people like falling through the ground as much these days, right? Even with these heavy 2-ton, 3-ton trucks, semis, whatever. The stone's ability to transform is nearly imperceptible to us as it changes ever so slowly. Over countless human lifespans, a single stone may see thousands of generations come and go. Ooh, yeah, it's timeless as fuck. Therefore, it contains an ancient and eternal presence. The stone is best used to anchor our wild side. Bring it down, baby, bring it down. So no matter how far we roam, we can always find our way back. The stone tethers us to earth, helping us to ground and connect us to stillness. Quiet and peace. When this card appears, it is likely the stone is a remedy for what ails us. Humble and easily unnoticed, the power of the stone balances the frenzy of our world. Damn right it does. Between that and those trees, because they give us food and oxygen. Don't you forget it. In Jewish mourning tradition, stones are left at graves rather than flowers. sit with this vision for a moment and see what unfolds. I ain't even need a moment because they said stones are left, and I'm like, even the graves themselves. What do you get? A capstone? Is that what it's called? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not even what they were talking about in the Chinese tradition. They said, leaving stones instead of actual flowers, which we do in America more so. But I'm like, even those flowers that we leave are at the stone. Is it a stone cap? I think that's what it's called. A gravestone? Gravestone? Gravestone. Tombstone? I don't know. It's early. What's today? Wednesday. Ooh, Mercury Day. Today is Mercury Day. The brain should be extra turned up. It's just so early. Haven't really worked out yet. Just meditating. I'll come back later after I've fired up the engine. I'm about to go work out right now. So I'm going to take this stone energy and make this shit roll. 11:11 timer. When light, steadfast, loyal, committed, present. That's what I like. 11:22 on the timer. That's what it reminds me mostly of, being present. So stone doesn't really move unless someone moves it. Like Stonehenge, hold it in time. Come on, we're connecting it. Do you remember? I'm here to remind. When dark, weighed down, holding back, cold. Go deeper. Caspar David Friedrich, A Walk at Dusk. Cool. Stones is bad to the bone. I love how you could take something that would be perceived in our world as so simple and see how it permeates and is so expandable. Like, there's stone in a lot more than we think of, honestly. It kind of gets overlooked. I guess that's the point. To overlook it until there's a time to remember. Until there's a time where yours still as the stone is. And you remember how bad to the bone you is as well. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words couldn't even come close. You're sharp. People remember, what's that? Excalibur. The actual sharpness. The actual sword that had to be pulled from the stone it was encapsulated in. 13:13 on the timer. Death and rebirth. Take it for what it's worth. We're here breaking through the curse. Curses of stillness. The curses of amnesia. We're here to play. Take the stones, the pebbles, make a way. Yeah, stones are actually pretty incredible. The more I think into it, I'm like, even in the water at the bottom of the seas, you will find stones that they don't erode, as far as I know, and if they do, it's extremely slow. It's an extremely slow process. They're so sturdy, so strong. We could remember a lot from their continuity. I think that's the word. I'm speaking on how constant they are. Accountable. You know that if you were going to try to break a window or break into something, a stone would get the job done. Yeah. You knew if you was using a slingshot as an old school traditional weapon to either protect or to hunt, to make sure that you could eat, stone was necessary. It's the only thing hard enough, held enough weight that you know that it would fly whichever way you threw it. Like I said, very consistent. We use stones to hold things down. You could use stones to work out and build muscle. They fortify you, make you stronger. Not to mention, like I said, cement. Cinder blocks built from a certain form of stone. Stones also preserve so much over time. Pretty sure a lot of crystals that are found were discovered within like rock beds and hidden places. They kind of encapsulate, they hold things in space and time. Seriously, preserving in that way. Because if you were in a stone, not even the sun could penetrate through to you. I mean, I'm sure etherically you would feel it on an energetic level, but physically, not so much. Think about it. There's a big boulder and you went and hid behind it. Does it not cast a shadow? And you would be hidden behind it, blocked away from the light. Stones are interesting that way. They cast a shadow, so they also show you night, which is a rediscovery of your own light, back to being still, like the stone. Triangle on the card, like the zone. Do you see? The stone that we be? You. And me! Thank you. That was beautiful. Lots of the time people call crystals stones or like rocks. They're so crystals. Let's get the verbiage right. I don't see people buying stones too much. Unless they're building with them, like I said. But outside of that, not so much. What else I got for you guys? Is that it? Alright, alright. Stillness. Be. Love and Ashe, family.